everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Clue, the Finding Nemo edition.
Right.
Yes.
So, for those of you who don't know what Clue is, you probably didn't grow up with board games, I'm guessing.
I was playing Clue growing up. So.
Exactly. So this is Clue with a little bit of a different skin on it. And it does have some slightly different rules from at least the Clue that I played when I was growing up. But it is very similar to some of the other Clues coming out, like Clue Dexter. You know, I guess totally opposite on the one being very mature and one being very kid-like.
Yes.
But the gameplay is very similar.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of Finding Nemo, or you have kids who love Finding Nemo, I think this would be a great addition to your collection.
Absolutely. And if you happen to have stumbled across this video and you would prefer Clue Dexter, check out our video that we have posted for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the board. So in this game, it's called Clue Finding Nemo. It really probably should have been called Finding Dory. Because during our favorite game of hide and seek, Nemo's forgetful friend Dory lost track of where she was. So now we are finding Dory. Because it is Clue, you are trying to find out three things: who, what, and where. Who will help in our plan to find Dory? What perils will Dory face? And where will Dory ultimately be found? And those are the locations around the outside of the board. The perils that Dory will face are included in these little metal tokens here. And I think it's really interesting that they have all of these cool little tokens. She might face a scuba diver, a flock of seagulls, a commercial fishing net, a truck headed for Cleveland, an anglerfish, and Darla's fish bag. But I love these minis. They are all incredibly detailed. That's the anglerfish. And the flock of seagulls, I think this one is my favorite. Little seagull sitting on a bucket. Or no, a post. Mine?
Mine.
So, did you look at my...
No, actually.
Did you cheat? All right,
I don't cheat.
So every player is going to get a power card, like Bruce, and has a power that they can use once per game. A character mover, and a clue sheet. So we have put one character, one peril, and one location in the clue deck, as you do. And then we are going to deal out the remainder of the cards evenly to all the other players. And then you're going to take all the cards that you know and mark them on your clue list. With a 2-player game, you will put, according to the directions, 5 cards here. Any remaining cards, no matter how many player count, you're going to put face up. In a 2-player game, we did not feel that it was all that awesome to have one of these cards face up. We'll discuss what these are used for in just a second. But we decided to go ahead and put our 6th card face down because there's going to be 18 cards left over. 6 in my hand, 6 in Steph's hand, and hey, why not 6 cards here? Why 5 cards and 1 face up? It did not make sense to us why the rules would be like that. So we're just going to play with 6 cards face down. And we can access these here in a second, and I'll explain that in a bit. So highest roller goes first. I rolled a 6. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
So you're going to go first.
Yay!
So, Steph is going to roll the dice and move around the board trying to enter a location. You don't need an exact roll to enter a location. If she rolls a 7, she could go 1, 2, 3 into the minefield and just disregard the rest of her movement. When she enters a location, she asks a question about one character, one peril, and the location, the specific location that she just entered. If for some reason she specifies one of the other characters, we're going to move them into that location along with whatever peril that that was encountered. So Steph would say, who is that? That's Destiny with the truck headed for Cleveland and the minefield.
Yeah.
So I will look at my cards because I'm the player to her left. I'm going to look at all my cards and I am going to say whether I have any of these three. I must show her one of them if I have any of them. I have to show her one. If I don't have any, I will say something like, go fish. But not really go fish. I'm going to say I don't have anything. And then the person to my left will then answer the question. And then the person to their left will answer the question until nobody has any information about this location. But as soon as the first person has information about that, that's the information Steph gets, and that's it. So, if we were playing with multiple players, they would hand the card to Steph so that Steph can see which of those three it was. Of course, with a two-player game, we don't have to worry about it because there's only two of us.
Yeah.
Now, with a two-player game, if Steph has no information, I get to look at one of these 6 cards. And that's super powerful because there's 6 cards in my hand, 6 in her hand, and 6 right here. So obviously this will be even better with more players.
Yeah. So
then you'll end your turn by crossing off whatever clue that you had found out about, and the next player goes. When you've crossed off everybody's cards on your clue sheet and you think you can make a deduction, make your way to the center of the board and then announce your plan to help Dory. Check the cards in the envelope. If you are wrong, you can only answer questions for the rest of the game. If you are right, you've solved the mystery and won. If everyone is wrong, the game is over. Now, here's a couple little twists that makes it slightly different from what you and I might have grown up with. One of these dice on the one face has a question mark. Several spots on the board have question marks. Those question marks are for intrigue cards. If you ever roll a question mark, which we are treating as a 0 for purposes of movement, if you roll a question mark or you land on, if you end your movement on a question mark, or you are dragged into a location, then you get an intrigue card. That's one thing that I did not mention. If you dragged me into a location, my character mover goes wherever it is to that location. So, if you draw an intrigue card, some of them will have powers on it. Like you could add 6 to your dice roll whenever you want to do so. However, there are 8 sunset cards in the intrigue cards. If you draw one of these, you must play it face up in front of you. If all 8 of the sunset cards have been revealed, the game is over and nobody wins.
Womp womp.
So, and that is pretty much it, except for this one thing. Intrigue cards, you can't use on a 2-player game. So that's the one unfortunate part of playing with 2 players.
We do have an ability on our card, though.
We do have an ability, but that's playable with any number of players.
Yeah.
And you can use it once per game. Once per game, Bruce can randomly pick a card to look at from someone I just showed a card to. So I get a free look at one of Steph's cards.
It's just too good.
It's good.
Once per game, I may move to any part of the ocean.
Pretty awesome. The only rule that I did not mention is this. On your turn, you normally have to roll and move, but if Steph were to have dragged me into the minefield, when it is my turn, I can choose to stay in the minefield and ask a question. Steph cannot choose to stay in the minefield on her turn because she's already asked a question here, and she can't just go out and back in. She has to go to another location. If she wants to come back, she can do so. The corners are a lot like they are in a lot of the clue games. If she's on the sunken submarine, she can choose to ignore her die roll and go to the opposite corner. And a lot of times that's what you'll see people do is they'll just go from corner to corner to corner. So, Steph, you are first.
Here we go.
Here we go.
7.
You rolled a 7.
I will go.
You'll go Myrrh.
Over here.
How about to the sunken submarine?
Yeah.
You had just enough to get there, too.
And I will ask for the. Whoa.
Tallest fish bag.
Fishing net.
Oh, it's a fishing net. This is the fish bag.
I'll see about Crush.
Whoa.
Yeah, put Crush over there.
There's Crush. Whoa, I think I need to answer something.
Yeah.
Like. If for some reason I were to have Crush, I should probably tell you I have it.
So what I like to do is mark an M.
An M for Michael's card. Hey, you know what? I might as well go ahead and do this right off the bat. Earlier, the better.
What does it say exactly?
I may randomly pick a card to look at from someone I just showed a card to.
No.
Oh, yes. I'll just take this one just right off the top. Oh, I know it's not the Marine Life Institute. That's one less place I have to visit.
Or if he finds himself there, that's fine. He might learn something else.
That's true. And if I choose that place and Steph doesn't have any of them, guess what I get to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's time for me to roll. How about a 6? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This is one big space.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
You could just go 1, 2.
Or just one. It is 2. Oh, Now wait a second.
It's because it's a kid's game. It makes it a little bit easier, I think. And
oh no, I think that's a space, and then I think you have to go.
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
No.
You know what? We'll just play it like that. Since we are not certain that those are separate spaces, there are no lines marking them. So, I think I will have to go. You know what? That's not a bad plan to go to the Marine Life Institute right off the bat. Or I could go to Morro Bay and then head to the drop-off. I'm a little bit concerned that I have I'm only 6 away. Sure, the Marine Life Institute.
No, you should.
I'm going to do the Marine Life Institute.
No, you don't.
And the truck headed for Cleveland.
No, you shouldn't do it.
And Destiny. Why? What?
Because reasons.
Why should I not do it?
Why wouldn't I just show you the Marine?
Oh, that's right, because you have it. You're right. You're right.
I'll help you out even though I shouldn't.
That's right, because then you could just show me that over and over. All right, that's Morro Bay. How about Morro Bay with the same ones I just did? And up.
So it's this.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Why I shouldn't do it? Oh, yeah, because you have that card.
I haven't.
Are you kidding me? You have none of those?
Maybe I do. Hold on. Let me look.
Oh my goodness.
Let me look. Okay, I do.
Oh my goodness.
I do. I lied. Okay.
You lied, you big liar. What do you have?
Morro Bay.
Well, that seems good. All right, you. How about 6?
So we are kind of...
We're counting that as part of the submarine because that's what you said, so that's what we're doing. Going to the jellyfish forest.
Sure, jellyfish forest with the flock of seagulls. And, marlin. He's the yellow... No, he's the white fish.
And I ran so far away, couldn't get away. So you had Morro Bay. I'm gonna go over here to the drop-off. And I'm going to ask you about these again.
have them.
Time to get some advantage over Steph.
Mm-hmm. And beep boop, beep boop. Four.
That's a poor roll.
I'm gonna flip it.
You're gonna go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Go.
Here.
Marine Life Institute.
With
I have the Marine Life Institute.
you don't.
No, I don't. I'm such a liar.
Let's do the fishing net and let's do me.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm very helpful.
The Marine Life Institute. The Marine Life Institute.
Yeah.
The fishing net.
Yeah.
And who are you?
I'm Nigel.
Nigel. I cannot help you.
Yep. Okay.
Nine. I can go wherever I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the anemone. Sure. And I am going to ask about
What?
you. What do you mean, what? And the truck.
What is the place?
The anemone.
Anemone.
The anemone.
I have this.
What? That's the anemone.
Yep, I have that.
I see that.
Okay, I will stay here, ask about you, Bruce,
Bruce.
and the truck, like you say.
The Bruce, the truck, and the anemone.
Yeah.
Go fish. Wow, you're ahead of me on that.
Gotta try something.
I can go 8. Go up here and ask about you. And a truck.
Me and the truck at the drop off?
Yeah.
I don't have any. Alright, I will stay here then. The drop off with Bruce and the truck. You have the drop off.
I have the drop off.
I thought you might.
I do. Five. That's poor. We all live in a sunken submarine. A sunken submarine. A sunken submarine. We'll do Destiny. And the scuba diver.
None.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I gotta look at this one.
Hey, it's my face.
Hey, it's your face. Okay.
I'm gonna move over to the sunken submarine.
No, stop following me.
No.
No.
I'm gonna look at the fish bag.
Fish bag.
And I'm gonna say Destiny.
Go fish.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did I already look at that?
Don't know. Can't answer that. I can move one. How about one? The drop off.
The jellyfish forest is suspicious. What kinds of trees are fishes?
You know, I think it would just behoove me to do the scuba diver and Destiny.
None.
Oh, I knew that.
They're just jellyfish. I'll go over to the minefield.
Seems good.
And I will say this bag.
This bag.
And I will say Bruce, you.
Whoa, dragging me in.
Yeah.
Goldfish. Six. Well, that sucks. 'Cause I can't get to anywhere but the sunken submarine. So I will go to the sunken submarine. The sunken submarine. The sunken submarine.
Could also stay on the minefield.
And I'll do the anglerfish because it's the only one that has not been chosen. And myself.
Nothing.
I figured.
The harbor
Haba.
with the anglerfish and Destiny. Destiny.
That's the Haba.
The harbor.
That's the Haba. I think I am quite behind on figuring your stuff out.
Whoa.
I know, right? 3. The drop off. Where I'm asking about the drop off in Destiny and the truck headed for Cleveland. Go fish.
Go fish.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go to the dentist office. Nobody likes the dentist. Can you move me over there?
Where? The dentist office?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Destiny and the fish bag. Fish bag. No, that's not it. That's not it. This.
Destiny, fish bag,
Yeah.
and dentist office.
Yeah.
Destiny, fish bag, dentist office. Go fish. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make a guess.
No.
I have them circled on my sheet.
What?
I have them circled on my sheet. If anyone would like to make a guess, do so privately.
No.
My answers were correct. Would you like to make a wild guess now?
Yes.
Just to see if you've gotten it right. Who do you think helps
Destiny.
That is correct. What hazard will she encounter?
A fish bag.
That is incorrect.
Man.
And where is it?
Sunken submarine.
That is correct.
I knew that.
Here is the fish bag.
No, that was the last one because it's the only one I didn't see.
That's the only one you didn't see. There
Yeah.
it is.
I knew exactly where it was. Did you make a guess? Like,
There.
did you know exactly or did you just guess?
When you didn't have the sunken submarine and the scuba diver, that was fantastically good luck for me, because when I got done with the 6 cards down here, I was like, you didn't have it.
Yeah.
You didn't have it, and I've already looked, so that was all it took.
Yeah, because I had a question mark for you for the scuba diver.
Right.
So,
Oh.
it's good game. Good game.
We didn't have a prediction going on, did we?
No, I forgot.
Oh,
We'll do
you
it for the next
forgot.
one.
So definitely check it out. Clue Finding Nemo from the Op, USAopoly.
Yes.
Now
Super
branded the Op. Yeah, super cute.
I mean, I've always liked Clue. I like trying to solve it. It's not the best with 2 players, but there's a nice mechanic that evens it out a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
And so yeah.
Definitely worth checking out, and definitely accessible for kids. So
Definitely.
it says ages 8 and up on the box. My kids could have been playing this much earlier than that.
It's probably for the pieces.
It's possible. I would definitely give it a shot if you've got young kids, especially if they're bright and don't put little shiny objects in their mouth. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, that's Clue Finding Nemo.
Yep.
Be right back.